takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. Pretty boy. Ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game.
Batting it, the third baseman, Andreas.
And now in the box, Andreas Lemons. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The next 0-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. So now two men in scoring position.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Rob Hope.
Into the box, Rob Hope, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1. Hope, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. This is his first year at the big league level. Fastball well outside.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
The 2-1 pitch. Hit, and that is off the first base bag. And that gets over the wall now, but both runners will score anyway.
There's an interesting play right there. Base open. They elect to pitch to him. And what does he do? He hits a ground rule double, which forces him to call
the ball low.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Here's the 2-0. Well hit on the line, and that'll get down into left center field. One run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 6-3 game. Throw to the plate goes right by him. It's going to be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Jay Purcell. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
He's set, and the pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4. He singled his last time up.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do trying to score runs.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone. Solo shot to right center, and this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Into the box now, Cooley, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all in the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
A bouncer up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Now batting, the third baseman, Andreas Lemons.
Now at the plate, Andreas Lemons. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Quick check on that tying run at first. But the runner's back easily. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Right fielder, number 2.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard towards center. And he has come through big time as this ought to tie the ball game and maybe even get him a lead. Now the relay home. He's in there at the plate. And we are tied here in game 4.
You know, D-Row, there are some guys that shy away from hitting when it really counts. Top of the ninth, and this guy comes through to tie this thing up.
Yeah, he was able to slow the moment down right there. Get this back to square. There's still a bottom of the ninth looming. Let's see if they can tack on a few more.
Chris Davinsky is given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. 2 runners in scoring position to deal with.
Davinsky.
Standing in now, Sean Campbell, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now it's 2-0. Line toward right center. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Into the box, Mitch Gallo, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And the throw in from Brantley will not be in time. He's in there at third base. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the base
letting him be the guy that beats you.
from the stretch. And a ball 1-0.
This is where you got to empty the bucket out on the mound. Throw your best stuff right here, right now, and try and get out of this. If anything catches outfield grass, this game's probably over.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called a ball. 2-0 as an offensive player, man, it's almost 70% fastball. 1-1, he opens up the entire arsenal to get you out.
Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Altuve for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Center fielder, number 4.
Astros are down to their final out now. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
When I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up. But it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
2-0 to Bradley.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Last strike now for Houston. And he fouls this one off. 2-2. Here it is. He pulls this one into right, but this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss. A
tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. And this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
For the victorious
a tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Washington Nationals move a win away from a championship as they've taken a 3-1 series lead. Big Dog Mac is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap for us here tonight.